Hi, I'm Deanne Pearson, the math teacher at River City Academy, and this is Quarter 1 Progress Report. This year we started using YouTube videos for notes and Math Excel for School for the homework. This change allows students to move at their own pace, to take notes at home or at school, and to do homework at home or at school. They still should be progressing through an assignment per day, which is take notes on that 8-minute video and to do 10 to 15 problems from the homework. While they are working on their homework, I am available to go over any questions and to help them on problems. So in geometry this year, right now, if they were exactly on pace, would be getting done with 4.1 to 4.4, which is at 18%. Most students are right now working into Chapter 3, having finished up Chapter 2, which is at 8%. Some of the chapters later on have a lot more standards in them, so the percentage moves up quicker. But at the beginning we are rather slow because we are learning all the details of geometry. So the other point I want to make in here is that even though I want them to be at 3.6 to 3.7, when I do my pacing, I'm having them finish at the beginning of May, which allows the seniors to be done when they need to be done, but also allows the rest of the students 3 more weeks to get finished if they are not done yet. So if a student is 3 weeks behind right now and only into Chapter 2, that is not an issue. So they have time to make it up. So every day the student walks in, the assignments are up here. I have the percents up here of what they should be doing and where they should be at. So they can see it right away. The other thing we have, like I said, we were working on the YouTube videos. So in YouTube, they know how to find my channel, which is under Deanne Pearson. When they open it up, there will be all the videos that have been recorded. But there's also space down here where geometry is an individual channel, and they can go through and find the video that they need that I've recorded off to the side, and then listen to the one that they are working on. So that is available for them at home and at school. The computer program we're using this year is called Math Excel for School, and each class has their set of homework that they are able to get into every day. They start, and in the homework assignment, so if I open up Chapter 2, if you hover over it, it tells you the section this goes over. So question 26 is 2.3.7. So they know if their quiz goes from 2.1 to 2.3, when they move on to Chapter 4, they are done. So those questions all deal with Chapter 4. This one still deals with Chapter 2.3. And also when they're working on the questions, off to the side on the left, it will say what chapter and section it goes to. So there's that always there to help them. Off to the right, you can view an example. There's also Help Me Solve This, where it walks them through step by step of a problem. There's videos attached here also. The textbook is there, glossary, and other math tools that they might need. So there's a lot of help here designed into the program to help them be successful this year. The other nice thing with this computer program, we found that a lot of the errors students are making is just in how they input the answers into the computer program. And so now that they're getting that figured out, I think their national test scores will go up in the spring as well. If we look at Empower, I have not been using Empower except to put their grades in this year. So all their grades are current. They are all working in Progression 1. And in Progression 1, they should have stars through Chapter 2. And again, they could be working in Chapter 3. If there is a working icon, it's not turned in, it's not done yet. And you'll see that little working across whatever they haven't finished. We are working on getting the students to turn in all their homework in here, so they'll have to go through and turn on a little icon that lets me know when they are done. And also then when I turn in the test grades, it will show there also and show that they're completed. So if they are done with the chapter, it should show stars all the way across on their homework as well on their quiz score. So it should be all stars. And again, if they aren't exactly up at the 8%, again, that is not a huge issue. We will be working on getting them through before the end of the school year. Last year, everybody was able to do that with no problem. So if they're exactly where I want them to be, it would be 18%. And if they're at that 8%, that is also perfectly acceptable for this time of the year. So I hope that answers your questions. If you have any others, I'll be glad to answer them at parent-teacher conferences.